Okay, copy. Confirming we are streaming now. Good evening, everyone. Following this panel truck, now flipping a U-turn now on Alondra. Backing up into the patrol car. I'm not sure if he did that intentionally to try and make that U-turn, or if it was just to make a U-turn, or to try and back up into that patrol car. But very dangerous situation here now. That definitely raised the stakes for these CHP officers, because now they don't know at what lengths this driver will go to get away. We do not know if he's armed, but definitely himself and how he is driving this truck, that might be causing him to swerve all over the place. But I'm thinking probably what you're thinking. He's doing this intentionally. Now on the other side, wrong side of traffic, making a wild left-hand turn right now onto Woodruff here in the Norwalk area. Still going. Right now pushing up against 40 miles per hour and accelerating. He's at our 3 o'clock. And this, oh my goodness, this is not going to end well. This potentially could be a pursuit where they may try and 1022 this or in front of their face. Wrong side of the road again. Still southbound on Woodruff. And very intentionally, very purposely driving all over the place. That driver completely oblivious as to what's going on here. And this guy's just all over the place. It's just so surreal that he's using that vehicle potentially. He's making a right-hand turn now. Looks like it's going to be Del Amo Boulevard. Del Amo Boulevard, making a right-hand turn onto Del Amo. Another right-hand turn. And it's hard to imagine what he's thinking here, because it's not like you're going to, made contact with that car right there, tore its bumper off. That driver's pulling over. I'm glad they're okay, but now this driver appears to be following. But I don't see what there's more than 2 people. And those Garden Grove officers still on his heels. I'm not sure yet if they are getting an assist from Long Beach Police Department, but from all indications, it looks like the CHP, and then we've got quite a huge pursuit package now. As you see all those police cars there's got to be at least a dozen there. And as they close in, you can see that truck starting to smoke even more. But he has given no indication he's going to give up or he's try and bail out or anything like that. And the driver of this truck has every opportunity to floor it right now and blow right through this intersection, but for whatever reason he's not doing that. I don't think the truck is completely incapacitated in any way, shape, or form. I just think he's probably taking stake in what's going to happen next here and how possibly he can get out of this situation. Whether he should give up or maybe bail out or try and, continue on with the pursuit, we just don't know at this point. And I'll tell you, if you're a criminal and you're going to carjack a big panel truck like this, you just got to know you're not going to be able to operate this thing with any level of speed or any level of tactical driving, if you will. That's going to allow you to get away from these patrol vehicles. I mean, they all have police packages on them. They're able to, keep up with most vehicles and blow past most vehicles on the roadway. But that didn't really seem to matter to this individual. He just seemed intent on trying to get away. Thought this was just going to be a typical Saturday. I'll just carjack a white panel truck and do what I'm going to do with it. But obviously Garden Grove Police Department had a different plan for him, and they still have a different plan for him. But the choice is his right now to give up and completely comply, because with this many police cars, there's just no getting away. There's just no getting away at this point. They're going to be on him. Now, again, if you're just joining us, you are watching what we think may be the termination on the one airship, I believe, right now, and that is CHP. Now, if you all are joining us again, thank you again for joining us on all our streaming platforms and our NBC LA app. I'm Roland Sproul in News Chopper 4 with my pilot and partner, Sorrow. You're watching Sheriff, and you got CHP as our air asset overhead involved in this chase. It has been a chase that where this individual is sort of playing cat and mouse with them. There was a point where he stopped and looked like he was going to get out, and then closed the door and kept going. Damage to the passenger side front tire, and you might ask the question, well, was it due to a spike strip? We have not seen one, but what we have seen is this driver drive over curbs and over small concrete barriers through parking lots and that sort of thing, and that quite possibly may have been what damaged that tire. And you can see I'm starting to see sparks now fly out from that tire, so there's some rim that's making contact with that street right now. And so it looks like we're, getting back on the freeway here. Let's see here, I'll let you know where we're at here in just a second. Picking up a little bit of speed. Okay, not on the freeway. He's on Wardlow Road right now. Wardlow and Magnolia in the Long Beach area. And it looks like we've got 2 flat tires possibly. That driver's side is not looking very healthy. So, folks, we've got 2 flat tires. That is definitely flat right there. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, hit that curb right there, a few sparks. It's going to be interesting to see how much longer this lasts here. He's got 2 flat tires in the front. Yeah, I just said that. Oh, up on the curb, up on the island. Oh, just passed through, just crashed into, I believe that was a light. We're going to get around the trees here. Backing up now. This is not good here. I'm gonna take a medium shot here because once he starts backing up into those officers, that changes the game quite a bit here. He's going to back up, playing a little bit of cat and mouse here, going forward, then backing up. And I don't know, over that curb into a parked vehicle. This guy is nuts. Completely nuts. He's got his shirt off, and he's using whatever he can to try and fan out the gas that's inside the cab. He's got all the windows open to try and breathe. He just doesn't want to come out of the cab right now. Officers advancing. Opening the door. They got him at gunpoint. Dogs inside the cab. Dogs inside the cab. I got to think that's going to motivate him to get out of that cab. He's kicking the dog right now. He's kicking the dog, trying to get the dog off of him. Officers still got him at gunpoint. And he keeps trying to stay in there. Okay, so officers have backed off, don't know why. Not quite sure if he has a weapon or what the situation is, but they have now backed off. They're back in their positions by their patrol car. And now the standoff continues right now. Okay, doors opening again. He's got his hands up. He seems to be complying, following officers' directions. Down on his knees, hands out. Actually, he's sitting down, flat.
Bloody.
Yeah.
He's going to try to listen to the commands now. Yeah, Dave.
Yeah, one officer, like I said, it's multi-agencies at this point, so one officer will start yelling out the orders and have them turn around, and we've all seen that what he's going to do. And but yeah, that K9 did its job. It subdued him, and it got him hurting, and
that did its job. You're right.
What the officers wanted.
Yep, you're right.
This way, no shots fired.
Yep.
Especially
just
because
scope 'em
through
up.
this entire pursuit, it was very dangerous for all the innocent people that are out there the day before Christmas Eve, you know, getting their shopping done,
absolutely.
maybe going to family events. And this box truck was just moving through these residential streets like it was a car, you know?
Right.
Like it wasn't carrying all that weight.
You know, you get a vehicle this size, you know, you can't pit it. It's just too dang big, of course. So what you can do is just try and throw the, if you can get out ahead, which they did do, good opportunity. Oh, sorry, my buddies are talking too loud.
Dave, you're absolutely right, though. You know, the canine did its job. No shots fired. The guy is, you know, walking. We don't know how injured he is, but, you know, you're right about that.
Yeah. So this one, thank God it ended right. So I'm just so worried about all those citizens around there stuck Christmas shopping day before Christmas Eve, and we have to put up with this here in Los Angeles.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Swag Messiah.